Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Floyds Brewing. This is their Necron 99. Very unusual name, very unusual label. Very hard to read. I mean, they do some really bizarre labels at Floyds. I think the boys might have did a hit or two of acid in their day. Very colorful, I will say that, but sometimes hard to figure out where they're going with this as far as what they've got on here. A lot of color, I will say that. Right here on the side of the bottle in bright yellow writing, it says bottled 11/2017. So this is a pretty damn fresh beer. Today is the 19th of December. So tomorrow it would be 1 month old in the bottle. This is sent to me by Maverick. It's the first time he has sent me anything. Sent me 2 of them, as a matter of fact. And this is an IPA. As far as ABV, I don't see it on the label here, guys. So would like to see them at least put that on there. So, you know, they would rather put a bunch of, hate to say it, but silly graphics instead of pertinent information. Instead of putting some Star Wars or some kind of monster or something on it, give us some information like ABV, IBUs. They are putting the bottle on date with bright blue letters, but I would like to see, for an IPA, tell us what the ABV is. Is it a 4%? Is it a 7.5? So we have to rely on other means to find that information out. So over to Untappd, it says it is a 7.3% and the IBUs are 61. So now we have all 3 bits of information. Let's jump down here and let's see here. Commercial description on Untappd says, note, Scorch Ale, not Scotch Ale. This is in reference to the film Wizards. Tropical fruit aroma, primarily passion fruit, pineapple, and mango. More subtle notes of berries, melon, citrus, and floral are also present, with a full malt profile and a bitter finish. So, Floyds usually does some really tasty stuff. There have been a few that I wasn't really keen on, but for the most part they do pretty tasty stuff. And have a, I'm going to say an okay distribution. They go a little ways out from the brewery, but they don't come to Virginia. So I don't know how far out they go, guys. So these guys are up in Indiana. So it's what it is. If you can get your hands on, give them a whirl, give them a try. And if you can't, you're going to have to rely on trading or somebody sending you some of it, like I have to. So once again, Maverick, thanks a bunch for sending it to me. We're going to get into this and see what we have. I don't think we have anything else to talk about, so let's stop talking and start pouring. First beer of the day for me. Nice little hit, a little bit of smoke. Into the glass we go. While I'm pouring this, I'll tell you the cuisine is curried and Thai. Cheeses are peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar. Your stronger cheeses, Gorgonzola, Limburger. Meat, poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. And I will add grilled meat to that. And glassware, pint backer, 9 tumbler mug, side down. I got my favorite tulip glass, the solid beer glass. And not recommended for extended cellaring, guys. It's got a hazy amber appearance. I can see a little bit of light through this thin part of the glass, but the big bulb part, I can't see no light through there. So it looks like an unfiltered beer, if you will. Or it's got one hell of a chill haze on it. Let's get it to the nose. Not much head, about a quarter finger of head, maybe a little less. Decent hop presence. I mean, it's not your West Coast style, piney grapefruit all up in your face style of hops, but they're there. I am getting some mango and some oranges and some passion fruit. But the oranges and the mangoes stand out more than anything else. It's got a little bit of a spiciness to it too. Like a maybe even an orange marmalade or something like that. Well, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Maverick. Almost a little bit like a spruce tips hops. Definitely something a little different. Not your typical West Coast style or even East Coast style. Definitely not a New England style. Let's just say Midwest. Yeah. Something a little different. And I enjoy something a little different occasionally. Definitely different. Well, let's right out of the fridge 40 degrees. Let's let this warm up. Let me sip on it for a little bit and see what we end up with. This is a little on the unusual style. I don't know what hop save you use in this, but it's got a different twang to it than your typical IPA does. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Definitely a different style of IPA. Like I said, I'm getting like an orange and marmalade and oranges and mango, maybe a little bit of melon in there. Something a little different. An enjoyable beer, but not what I'm looking for when I drink an IPA. I like either the West Coast style or the New England style. Something that's got a super up in your face pine, grapefruit, pineapple style. But, you know, still very enjoyable. Final chug. Very easy drinking, alcohol super well hidden. Decent beer, guys. I'm going to give this a B+. 89 in the scale for me on this one, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 3.9 out of 5. That's their B+ range also. Over to Untapped, they have it at 3.87. Also their B+. Unanimous all the way around, guys. B+ beer. A nice easy drinking for a 7.3%, but not what I usually look for in an IPA. But still, I appreciate Maverick sending it to me. Let me review it for you guys. It was very enjoyable. So if you've had this one from Floyds or Necron 99, let me know what you think. And until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.